Hello everybody, my name is Farfy. I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Razer Mamba Tournament Edition. I will do a once around on the box and then we will take a look at the mouse inside. We'll start with the front here. We have a picture of the mouse itself and it's Chroma. By the way, it is Chroma, in case you're wondering, for those of you who are researching this. It is Chroma. If we zoom in on the box here at the bottom, have little key points here. 16,000 DPI gaming mouse sensor, sensitivity for the mouse itself, ergonomic form factor, so supposedly comfortable in your hand. I will be doing a review on this after I've used it for a couple weeks, and let you know how comfortable it really is. Then Chroma custom lighting. Now that's the obviously Chroma feature. That was important to me. Most of my devices are Chroma. We'll go to the side here. This is just a quick description about what the mouse is and its DPI settings and how you can customize it. It can be increased or decreased in 1 DPI increments. It also has lift-off cutoff. For those of you who don't know, is when you take the mouse off your surface, it can determine when to shut the sensor off so that you're not like ghosting your mouse. Then go down here to the bottom. This is just more of the same. Down here at the bottom talks about the ergonomic design. It talks about the 5G sensor, which helps with the 16,000 DPI. That's probably how they get it. I don't know for sure. Those of you who are watching this that know, please let me know. I'd like to know. Hyper responsive buttons. I'm not quite sure what that is. I'm assuming that they're just really sensitive clicks. Maybe, they measure it in grams, so it's less grams for a click, that kind of thing. 1000 hertz ultra polling. I'm sorry, I keep reading that and I think intrapolling. That's just like a refresh rate from what I understand. Again, if someone would like to please correct me on that, I'll make the change. Then it talks about Razer Synapse and the ultra slick mouse feet. If you haven't been interested in Razer products because of Synapse, I think that Synapse is great. Not to mention that their support for Synapse is very good. I have had to use it a couple times. I did have problems at the beginning, and since then I haven't had problems after talking with the service people through Razer. So we'll go to the back here. So that's a quick overview of the back. We'll take a little closer look at the mouse here on the back, get an idea of what we got here. So we have the lightweight cable, 7 feet. My desktop is right next to my monitors and my workspace, so 7 feet is plenty. You got the tilt scroll wheel. I'm not sure what the tilt part does. I've never used it. I have a G700 Logitech and it has the same feature. I've never used it. I don't know what it's for. Sorry. Razer Synapse enabled, which again, just it allows you to connect it to another computer and you can log in and all your settings and macros and everything will be on that mouse. So as long as you have a computer with Synapse, you can just connect the mouse and all the macros and whatnot will automatically go in, or go with that mouse. Then we talk about the Chroma lighting, how it's on the side here, also on this part here, and even the Razer logo glows. And then the ergonomic form factor. Then if we go to the side, talks again about, this is a little more specific about the 16,000 DPI sensor, and it it talks a little more specifically about it on here. And then you go to here, it talks about the form factor and how it's designed to be comfortable and ergonomic. And then obviously the Chroma lighting. Again, one of the big reasons that I bought this was for the Chroma. I know some people might think that's silly, but I also want the Firefly, but I just don't think it makes sense to spend the money on a mouse pad when I got plenty, even if it does glow and looks kind of cool. And not to mention it is reactive with the mouse that you use on it, especially since it's connected with Synapse. So if we look at the inside of the box here right before we open it, you got another explanation or blurb about the Mamba itself. Yeah, just more of them talking about how cool this mouse is. I like the Chroma stuff. I think it's kind of cool. It kind of brings your own take on your own setup. It's really nice. One thing I do like about this box, and people might find it silly, but if you go to like Fry's or Best Buy, at least that's the kind of places that are around where I live, you don't really get to play with the gaming mice so much. I mean, yes, Best Buy has the, what is it, some of the Razer mice out. I can't remember what the name of it is off the top of my head now. And you can't use, I want to be able to touch each mouse so I know, oh, does this fit comfortably? Well, this is pretty nice that you can do it with it still in the box, not have to rip the box open. There are plenty of times I've been at Fry's that it has been ripped open because they want to know how it feels. I don't blame them. Anyways, before I get off on a tangent, let's go ahead and open this up. I've already ripped it open. Well, not ripped. I've already cut it open. I stole the stickers out. Almost every Razer product comes with stickers in them. It comes with 2, so as you can see, this one's missing. Just so you don't think that I got ripped off for my stickers. I like my stickers. I stick it on my random stuff so people know it's mine. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this out here. We will do this last. Take a look at this paperwork first. Okay, so another thing that I like that Razer did with their boxing is actually give a instruction manual. Most stuff is digital now, like, oh, you can find the manual on our website. I don't really personally like that. I won't like having something physical. I'm like, oh, well, what happens if it's the only mouse I have and I'm having issues? You know, at least there's a quick troubleshoot. I believe there's a quick troubleshoot in here. Let me take a quick look. I believe so. Usually Synapse, if you got Synapse installed already, usually it's not going to be a problem. But I do like that. It's a nice little addition that not a lot of companies do anymore, I feel. Again, not a lot of experience with mice in particular, so I'm not 100% sure. But that's just my opinion. And then you have, this almost comes with every single Razer product. I like this too. I know it seems silly that I would like such menial things, but this talks about how there's no turning back. That was true after I bought my first Black Widow. I wanted Razer stuff all the time. Still do. Like I said, want the Firefly, but just not really sitting in the budget right now. So this basically just talks about welcome to the club, the Razer Club, so to speak. Kind of cool. I like that they add that. And there's a picture of the back, which is just Mamba. And then this one talks about their exclusive rewards for people who do reviews, so that you can take a look at it and maybe win. I think they have something every month where you possibly can win a product of theirs. I'm not quite sure which kind of product, but I believe last month it was a set of headphones or backpack. Is around that time, but that was that I like that. I mean, they really want you to put a, you know, out there, oh, is it a good product, is it a bad product? You know, that's nice to know that they care enough about what people say about their products that they're willing to take a look at it, because then maybe they might fix it, whatever the problem may be. So anyways, here is the Mamba Tournament Edition. You have this beautiful looking mouse right here. So here's your logo. This actually glows, as do these white lines here and the white lines on this scroll wheel. Again, this scroll wheel has the sideways clicking function. I don't know what that is. I've never had to use it. I don't know what I'd use it for. But, you know, then you have your right and left mouse buttons and your DPI setting buttons. Then we go to the left side here. We have the macro keys along with this really nice rubber piece right here. That's nice. I mean, I hold my mouse with like a claw grip like this. I have big hands, so it's really hard to get comfortable with any kind of mouse. If you look at my Logitech, you know, there's a comparison. This actually I can do full on, almost like totally flat flush with the mouse, whereas this one you gotta do a little more claw grip style, which is fine. Back to the Mamba. You have another, this is the left or the right side. This has more of that rubber grip on it, which is really nice. The front of it here has these little grill pieces. I'm not quite sure why they did that, but it looks cool. I wish they did a little something more, maybe had it glow or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. But that's fine. That's fine. Oh, by the way, on the scroll wheel, it is a rubber so that, you know, you don't have to worry about losing grip or whatnot. Then you go to the bottom here. Typical, you got your mouse laser sensor, whatever you'd like to call it, along with your ultra slick mouse feet. The sensor is actually able to calibrate to whatever surface it's on, which I find it to be very interesting. So like if you have a bumpy desk or something like that, it can calibrate to that so that it is it's the most accurate it can be on whichever surface. And then Razer even has in Synapse its own mouse pads, so they're already pre-built in so that you don't have to worry about having to calibrate it for that particular surface. It's a nice little feature. I guess if you needed to be really accurate or something, that would probably be the best way to make sure that you're the most accurate. Alright, so this is the Mamba Tournament Edition. It is Chroma and it is by Razer. They do sell it for about $89.99, so just so you guys know how much it's going for. It is it feels good in my hand, so I'll let you know how I feel about it. I'll make a review about it. So if you like this video, please like it and please subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.